The white flag is raised and they're off. 2 miles, 3 furlongs, 120 yards and 14 fences to jump in this possibly the best ever race run at Limerick. And it's Faugheen who's the first to show as they make the short run towards fence number 1. Faugheen and Castlebrook jump at first and second, and all 7 safely over, with Sam Crow tracking them in third. 4 lengths then back to Tintangle in 4, ahead of Off You Go, Demand de Lobe and Glamorgan Duke as they jump the second. And again, the first 2 in front jump it safely and jump it well. In fact, Faugheen on the inside of Castlebrook. A length, 3/4 of a length to Sam Crow in third. And then a gap of about 4 to 5 lengths back to find Tintangle, who jumps the third fence in 4th place. Off You Go is next, followed by Demand de Lobe and Glamorgan Duke. So the 7 runners all jumping safely at this stage as they run uphill towards the next and over it. Beginning to get a little bit spread out as Castlebrook leads by a length, less than a length to Faugheen in second, another less than a length to Sam Crow in third, and then a gap of about half a dozen lengths back to Tintangle, who races in 4, ahead of Off You Go, Demand de Lobe and the back marker, Glamorgan Duke. So they jump fence number 5 at the top of the hill, the open ditch, and begin the run downhill towards the straight. And it's Castlebrook and Philip Enright taking them along by about less than half a length to Faugheen, Patrick Mullins on the inside. 2 lengths then to find Sam Crow and Jack Kennedy tracking them in third. Gap then about half a dozen lengths back to Tintangle and Mark Enright, who's 3 in front of Off You Go and Donny McInerney, and they're a couple of lengths in front of Demand de Lobe for Henry de Bromhead and Barry O'Neill. Henry de Bromhead, who just won the Grade 1 at Leopardstown with Notebook, and Glamorgan Duke and Liam Gilligan is on that one's outside. So continuing the long run downhill towards the turn into the straight. And Faugheen and Patrick Mullins have gone on now by a couple of lengths. Castlebrook in second, Sam Crow a close third. A break back to Tintangle, who's in 4. So as they straighten up towards the 2 fences in the straight, fences 6 and 7. And it's Faugheen and Patrick Mullins lead by a couple of lengths to Castlebrook in second. Sam Crow travels third on the outside. Break of about 4 to 5 lengths then back to Tintangle, who races in 4 as they jump this 6th fence. Again, all jumping it well in front. Tintangle jumps at 4, ahead of Off You Go, Glamorgan Duke, and that one's outside, and Demand de Lobe. So the pace maybe just steadying a little bit as they come to the fence, which were the last one the next circuit. Faugheen lands a length in front of Sam Crow in second, 2 lengths to Castlebrook in third, 3 lengths then to find Tintangle, 4 on the inside of Off You Go, followed by Glamorgan Duke and Demand de Lobe. So about 6 to 8 lengths separating them as they head out on the final circuit. And Faugheen the leader. Faugheen, whose last visit to Limerick, he won the 3-mile graded novice hurdle here back in 2013. We thought leaving Limerick that day he was an Albert Bartlett horse, but how little we knew. He's a length in front at this stage of Sam Crow, the younger pretender in second. 3 lengths then to find Castlebrook, who's third on the outside of Tintangle, who's getting closer to the lead under Mark Enright, 4 on the inside. Gap of 3 to 4 lengths then to find Off You Go, who's in front of Glamorgan Duke, and Demand de Lobe was now relegated to be the back marker of the 7 runners. They're past the mile point and shortly to make the right-handed swing towards the 5 fences in the back straight. And it's Faugheen bowling along in front, 2 to 3 in front of Sam Crow in second. Similar break to Tintangle, who just shows third on the inside of Castlebrook. They're about 4 lengths in front of Off You Go, 2 lengths to Glamorgan Duke, and a length to Demand de Lobe, who continues to whip them in as they head to the first of the fences in the back straight, 7 from the finish. And as it's come to it, Faugheen jumps it well in front, 2 in front of Sam Crow in second. Another 2 lengths to Castlebrook, who's gone back third on the outside of Tintangle. A few lengths then to find Off You Go, who's in front of Glamorgan Duke and Demand de Lobe. At the next, 6 to the finish, the open ditch, good jump in front by Faugheen. Met it better than Sam Crow in second, but still only about a length and a half between them. Tintangle a close third on the inside, Castlebrook in 4. At the next, the 3rd fence in the back straight, and a faller there's Tintangle. Tintangle, a crashing fall, hampered Demand de Lobe. Horse and rider quickly up as they head to the next fence, 4 from the finish. And it's Faugheen on the inside of Sam Crow. They jump at first and second. 3 lengths to Castlebrook in third, and they're clear of Off You Go and Glamorgan Duke and Demand de Lobe as they head towards the fence, 3 from the finish at the top of the hill. They've got about 5 furlongs left to race at this point, and Sam Crow moves up on the outside now to take over from Faugheen. As a jump at Sam Crow stood off it, lands a length in front of Faugheen in second. They've gone on from Castlebrook in third, clear of Glamorgan Duke and Off You Go. As they head towards the half-mile point and towards the turn down, towards the run downhill towards the straight, Faugheen on the inside of Sam Crow. This looks like it's going to be a mouth-watering battle as they head towards the turn into the straight and the longest run towards it. It's Faugheen and Patrick Mullins on the inside. Sam Crow and Jack Kennedy travel well on the outside. They're clear of Castlebrook back in third. Off You Go continuing in 4, Glamorgan Duke 5. Demand de Lobe is continuing but tailed off the back marker, the 6, as they head towards the straight. They've got 2.5 furlongs left to race when they swing in. It's Faugheen travels well on the inside. Sam Crow travels well on the outside. Not a lot to choose between the two as they head down towards the second last. And it's Faugheen and Patrick Mullins. Sam Crow now shaken up by Jack Kennedy on the stand side as they head towards the second last fence. It's Sam Crow on the stand side of Faugheen at the second last. Faugheen lands in the lead by half a length and goes on from Sam Crow. Heading down between the final two fences, it's Faugheen who goes on by 3 to 4 lengths. Sam Crow has no more to offer at this stage in second. At the last, Faugheen jumps it brilliantly. Sam Crow back in second. The old warrior still has plenty of life left in him yet as Faugheen strides up to the line to win the Grade 1 Matchbook Betting Exchange Novice Chase in style. Faugheen the winner, Sam Crow is second, Castlebrook at Gallen third, off you go 4, Glamorgan Duke 5, and they're the only finishers.